Welcome to Backstage Pass at WKCTC Clemens Fine Arts Center. Our show stars Nashville singer Mandy Barnett, accompanied by Andy Reiss. Opening the show is Mayfield musician and songwriter Jim Swick.
Thank you very much. I'm going to start the night off with a song about marriage. Susie Lee, she fell in love and she planned to marry Joe. She's so happy about it all, she told her pappy so. Now pappy said, now honey child, you'll have to find another. Just as soon your ma don't know, but Joe is your half-brother. Well, Susie Lee forgot about Joe and she planned to marry Will. And after telling her pappy this, he said there's trouble still. You cannot marry Will, my gal, and please don't tell your mother, 'cause Will and Joe and several more I know is your half-brother. But Mama knew and said, honey child, just do what makes you happy. Marry Will or marry Joe, 'cause you ain't no kin to pappy. Now, there's gonna be a wedding, and this is your invite. There's also a $20 pool on who'll give away the bride. Yes, there's also a $20 pool on who'll give away the bride. Thank you very much, and if you heard harmonies, you did. You're right, you heard harmonies. I wanted to tell you that. I played a job very similar to this in Madisonville, Kentucky, and there was a man with a hearing aid in the front row, and after I clicked the harmony machine on, he was going. And so I've got a little harmony machine up here. So let me get the guys inside here singing in the right key. This is a song, yes, and everything I'm doing tonight is, I believe, everything I'm going to do tonight is original. This is a song called Old Kentucky. It's been a long winter here in old Kentucky, and I've thought of you most every day. Yes, I have. And sometimes I wonder why I'm not more lucky, but I still wonder why you went away. I wonder every day, yes I do. 'Cause I remember lonely times when I held you tight. No matter rain or shine, you always made our love feel so right. It's gonna be a long, long summer here in old Kentucky, and I'll think of you most every day. Yes, I will. Just to know you, somehow I feel more lucky, but I still wonder why you went away. I wonder every day, as I do. Thank you. And I have to set the record straight. It wasn't really a tractor. It was a big lawnmower. But speaking of tractors, I'm going to do a song about my dad now. And he was a farmer, not a tractor. And he owned many tractors, though. And this is a true story about him and how he saved our little farm dog one day many years ago. He was 5'10" on a good day. He went about $1.65. It was 8 o'clock on a hot June morning in 1979. Well, my old man, he wanted to be cutting wheat no later than 9. So we had to change that old grain head on our big red combine. And our little dog named Tootie, she was sniffing around that day like something was hiding inside that head, and that something might get away. Be careful, little Toot. Don't you dare get yourself hurt. This thing weighs 1.5 tons and it'll squash you in the dirt. Oh, be careful, little Toot. Mom will take you for a ride. But she wouldn't go until she found what was hiding there inside. Well, we got that grain head on and my old man let that sucker roll. And out popped an old fat raccoon and went 40 pounds or so. Well, that sucker dropped back down inside. I said, let's shut it down, Dad. So we figured we had killed that coon, but we just made him mad. Well, the coon squalled and he squirted out when we turned the thing back on. And as he scrambled on the ground, we could see that part of his ear was gone. Yes, he ran back in our tool shed, and like two fools, we followed him in there. And once we had him cornered, but he stood up like a bear. Well, I don't know if you're aware how mean a coon can be, but I am, and I was froze of fear as he ran between Dad and me. He was headed out to the corn crib to find a good place to hide, but out of nowhere Tootie came and she tackled him in stride. Be careful, little Toot, that coon's a nasty beast, and you don't know what you're dealing with, to say the very least. Well, my old man moved like lightning as he ran out of that shed, 'cause he knew in another second or two that old Tootie could be dead. Well, he reached down in that ball of fur, he threw Tootie to the right, and he pulled his hammer from his loop, and he swung with all his might. Well, it only took one shot, and that coon was rendered dead. Somehow he managed to nail that beast square upon his head. Well, my mouth was dropped wide open. I was in awe of this man. I thought to myself, don't piss Dad off when he's got that hammer in hand. And our brave little Toot, well, she wasn't even hurt, and I let her have her way with that coon before I put him in the dirt. Yes, our brave little Toot, until the day she passed. Well, I know she thought on that hot June day she'd kick that raccoon's ass. He was 5'10" on a good day. He went about $1.65. I'll never forget that hot June morning for the rest of my life. Thank you very much. Might want to take a little guitar out of the monitors. It's feeding back on me. I got to change harmoniums. I saw the people come in that this song was, you might want to get that. Tell Sam hello, tell hello for me. We're going to, this is goes out to Rob and Doris Anna. I've got it, by the way, I have an album that's, we just finished our studio work. In about 3 weeks it'll be ready for reproduction and then distribution. And you can go to jimswickmusic.com and you can hear an audio sample of the album. This song will be on it. The album is done with full band, so it'll sound better than what you're hearing right now. But anyway, this song is called I'm the Cowboy You've Been Dreaming Of. look into the sky to never see the sun. Don't be mistaken if you think it could be love, because I'm the cowboy you've been dreaming of. Yeah, I'm the cowboy you've been dreaming of. I was told by a friend of a friend, obviously someone that you confided in. She said that you were troubled, 'cause when you're with him, I'm the one that you've been holding in your dreams. So when will you realize he's not the one? As I look into the sky to never see the sun, don't be mistaken if you think it could be love, because I'm the cowboy you've been dreaming of. Yeah, I'm the cowboy you've been dreaming of. Oh, oh yeah, I'm the cowboy you've been dreaming of. Yeah. I'm sure that I could help you figure this out. You should make some changes in your life. If you got doubts, and baby, I'm the right man to teach you about love. I promise I'll make it worth your while for you to wake up. Then maybe you'll realize that I'm the one. You can turn your face up to the sky and see the sun. Don't be mistaken, you know this is true love, because I'm the cowboy you've been dreaming of. Yeah, I'm the cowboy you've been dreaming of. Oh, yeah, I'm the cowboy you've been dreaming of. The premise of that, hold on a minute. The premise of that song is that Doris Anna had a nightmare about me while they were engaged, and I called it a dream. All right. Is everybody still out there? You doing okay? Yeah. Okay. This is a... I have to do this when I'm in Paducah. My mother gave me a copy of my great grandfather, his Civil War diary. He was stationed on a Union hospital boat. I didn't know that those things existed. But it traveled up and down the Ohio and Mississippi rivers, and it would pick up wounded Union soldiers and take them to a hospital, treat them, maybe take them from one place to the other. And based on the diary entries and some letters that were included, I wrote this song about his experience. You must forgive my laziness. It's been 2 weeks since I wrote, but my orders here border on craziness on this hospital boat. Today we float the Ohio. We've been here 3 times before, but we hear of guerrillas near Smithland. So tonight we'll dock on the Illinois shore. And I've seen these banks of mud turned red from the buckets of blood. I'll never understand the madness of war. The only thing about tomorrow that I do know for sure is this river will roll. This river will roll. Last week I walked in Paducah, a prettier town you'll never know. But the people seem shy and standoffish. I guess they don't know friend from foe. I met a sweet girl by the river. His poor heart was torn in two. She said all I do is worry for my brother. One wears gray, the other wears blue. And I've seen these banks of mud turn to red from the buckets of blood. I'll never understand the madness of war. The only thing about tomorrow that I do know for sure is this river will roll. This river will roll. Lately I'm feeling numb and alone, and I can't tell my skin from my bone. Easy thing would be to pack up and go. I'd be leaving the only comfort that I've grown to know. This river, oh, it will roll. You must forgive my laziness. It's been 2 weeks since I rode, but my orders here border on craziness on this hospital boat. All right, I'm going to do a song. It's a little blues song. I had the song about my dad. I just wanted to remind myself that my parents were just visiting, and they're getting up in age now. They're like 82 and 81, and they didn't know it, but I overheard them talking. And they stay in an RV out in my yard. They never come inside. And my mom said to my dad, I was out working and they didn't know I was hearing them. And my dad said, Betty, whatever happened to our sexual relations? About 5 minutes passed by, and she goes, I don't even think they sent us a Christmas card. So, thank you. This is called Pretty Boy. Pretty boy, he don't know just how it is to be cold and alone on the west side of Memphis. He don't understand what it's like to have the blues. No, he never had a hole in his shoes. Pretty boy, he thinks he's above the law. He owns everything and everybody from here to Arkansas. He don't understand that you got to pay your dues. No, he never had a hole in his shoes. Pretty boy, he can't see living high on that hill. He don't understand what he's got, and he never will, yeah. Pretty boy, he can't see living high on that hill. He don't understand what he's got, and he never will. Yeah, side to side and back to back. A cowboy kicking in a Cadillac. Yeah, side to side and back to back. He ain't never seen the side of the track. Yeah, pretty boy, he can't see living high on that hill. He don't understand what he's got, and he never will. Yeah. Pretty boy, he don't understand what it's like to have an aching back and calluses on each hand. He don't understand what it's like to have the blues. No, he never had a hole in his shoe. He never had a hole in his shoe. He ain't never had a hole, yeah, yeah. in his shoes. I assume some of you are married? Yeah? Okay. Some of you are in love? And I bet you've all had a fight with your gal in the car. This song's about that. It's called Not Giving You Back. He was thumping the wheel. It's an old Steve Miller Band song. She stared out the window as they drove along. Yeah, she was angry and he was helpless, 'cause no matter what he tried, she'd say nothing is wrong and she'd watch those fences go by. Well, why won't you talk to me if everything is all right? She said, well, I don't know, I guess I've got nothing to say tonight. He said, well, I'm sorry for whatever I've done. She said, that don't mean much when you don't know what. She stared out the window and watched those fences go by. There's just no talking to you. She said, well, I bet you're sorry you said I do. And with that, the argument seemed to be through as she watched those fences go by. Well, they drove for miles without saying one word. In another hour, they'd be back home in Gatlinburg. She wouldn't look his way, no, not a glance. He thought he better give it just one more chance. She stared out the window and watched those fences go by. He said, I'm not giving you back 'cause you're mine, from now until the end of all time. We may fight, we may cry, but you're never gonna hear me say goodbye. When you're hiding, I'm gonna see. I'll be your Hercules when you're weak, when your daddy gave me your hand. I always thought you'd understand that no matter what, I'm not giving you back. He was thumping the wheel, making up his own song. And with her head on his shoulder, she was singing along. Well, they were both off key and a bit off beat, but the sound of together was oh so sweet. They pulled into town and left those fences behind. Oh, they did. Yeah, they pulled into town and left those fences behind. They sang, I'm not giving you back 'cause you're mine, from now until the end of all time. We may fight, we may cry, but you're never gonna hear me say goodbye. When you're hiding, I'm gonna see. I'll be your Hercules when you're weak, when your daddy gave me your hand. I always thought you'd understand that no matter what, I'm not giving you back. No, no, that no matter what you say, you could never drive me away. And no matter what, I'm not giving you back. No, 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 I'm never ever gonna give you back. Yeah. I'm going to do a song called Fall Wind. It's also called my extra lyric song. There's an extra lyric at the end of this song. It has nothing to do with the song. It has to do with something my brother did a long time ago, and any time you can embarrass a family member, I'm all for it. So, and by the way, you're in for a real treat. I know these people know Mandy because they've already said she's the greatest, and she is. She's got a great, great, great voice, and I was here for sound check and was just blown away. So after I'm done caterwauling, you can listen to some good music. And this is called Fall Wind, and I'm Jim Swick. Remember, if you think about it, go to jimswickmusic.com. My CD will be out in probably 3 to 4 weeks, and I hope you give it a listen. We've got some really strong players from the area. We got Kyle Reeder and Mark Evitz. Some of you may know those names, and it's just turned out to be a wonderful project. I hope you pick up a copy. This is Fall Wind. Hold on a second. I knew I got the wrong harmonic. My eyes aren't what they used to be. Okay. But, you know, what kind of eyes do you need to run a tractor? So here we go. I could tell you what you want to hear, like so many times before. Sweet things about you whispered in your ear, so you wouldn't walk out the door. And I never wanted to tell you a lie, 'cause you meant so much to me. But now I find it hard to look you in the eye, because I'm afraid of what you might see. 'Cause things are changing every day, yeah. You're rearranging my best place. Fall winds are calling, calling out my name. Fall winds are blowing, blowing me away, yeah. And I could stay here like you want me to, live in your little paradise. But eventually I know that I'd be mean to you, and I would rather leave while I'm feeling nice. Now that you know that I'm not what you want, here's one of life's sweet rewards. Now you can go to all those fancy restaurants, you know, the ones I never could afford. 'Cause things are changing every day, yeah. You're rearranging my best place. Fall winds are calling, calling out my name. Fall winds are blowing, blowing me away, yeah. You ready for the extra lyric? My brother got married in a nudist camp, brought home some pictures for us to see. He showed me a picture of that best man, and I thought to myself, well, shucks, he ain't no better than me. 'Cause things are changing every day, yeah. You're rearranging my best place. Fall winds are calling, calling out my name. Fall winds are blowing, blowing me away, yeah. Thank you very much. I'm Jim Swick. I'm going to get on off this stage.
Thank you. One more big round of applause for Jim Swick from Mayfield, Kentucky. A big Paducah welcome to a wonderful vocalist, Mandy Barnett, accompanied by Mr. Andy Reiss.
I just received your letter. You're down and out, you say. At first I thought I would tell you to travel on the other way, but in my memory lingers all you once were to me. So I thought I'd give you one more chance to prove what you can be. Any old time you wanna come back home, drop me a line and say no more you wrong. You've had your chance to play the game fair. Oh, when you left me, sweetheart, you only left the one that cared. Now that you're down, I'm gonna stick by you. If you will only tell me your Roman days are through, you find me here like the day you left me alone. Any old time you wanna come back home. Any old time you wanna come back home, drop me a line and say no more you wrong. You've had your chance to play the game fair. Oh, when you left me, sweetheart, you only left the one that cared. You find me here like the day you left me alone. Any old time you wanna come back home. Thank you. Thank you so much, folks. And welcome, everyone. This is actually my first time to Paducah, so what a lovely place. There's so much ambiance and such a great vibe, so glad we could be here. I'd like to sing a song from the 60s, around the same time period that Patsy Cline was having hits. This was probably released back in 1961, 62, I'm thinking, by kind of a one-hit wonder. Her name was Wilma Burgess, and she was actually produced by Owen Bradley, Patsy's producer. And anyway, I like to do this song. It's called Baby. Baby, sweet, sweet baby, my world's so cold and empty since you've gone. Baby, sweet, sweet baby, without you I don't know how I'd go on. I've got that lonesome feeling deep inside of me, and it just keeps right on hurting all the time. I'd forget you if it wasn't for your memory. You're out of sight, but you never out of my mind. Baby, sweet, sweet baby, I can't help loving you the way I do. Baby, sweet, sweet baby, come on back and call me baby too. Thank you. So I'm guessing there are probably lots of Porter Wagner fans out there tonight. One or two, maybe. Yeah, that's usually the response we get. But anyway, this is a song that Porter wrote many, 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 many years ago. Back when God was a boy. And anyway, this is one I recorded back in 1999 called Trademark. A little bit of crooning, a little bit of spooning, a little bit of swooning, and a lot of honeymooning. Now that's my trademark. Oh, that's my trademark. Well, there's no denying you'll soon be sighing. That's what I'm noted for. A little bit inviting, a little bit exciting, a little bit igniting, and a lot of midnight. Now that's my trademark. Oh, trademark. Oh, that's my trademark. Oh, well, love, it's snappy. It keeps you happy. That's what I'm noted for. A little bit of teasing, a little bit of squeezing, a little bit of dancing, and a lot of romancing. Now that's my trademark. Oh, that's my trademark. Oh, well, I'm always loving and turtle-loving. That's what I'm noted for. Thank you. Thank you, folks. Now, you just never know when you're going to get a gig or who's going to come calling or whatever, but a few years ago, I got a call from a fraternity of gay men called the Music City Bears. And they wanted me to do a show a couple hours long on a riverboat called the Music City Queen in Nashville, Tennessee. So when I was putting my set together, I was thinking, what can I do that'll really just get them going? And I found this old Fanny Bryce song called My Man. And let me tell you, that really did the trick. And we're going to do it for you right now. It's cost me a lot, but there's one thing that I've got. It's my man. Cold and wet, hard to bet, but of that I soon forget with my man. He's not much on looks and no hero out of books, but I love him. 2 or 3 girls has he that he likes as well as me, but I love him. Oh, my man, I love him so. He'll never know. All my life is just despair, but I don't care. When he takes me in his arms, the world is bright. All right. What's the difference if I say I'll go away when I know that I'll come back on my knees someday? For whatever my man is, I am his forevermore. What's the difference if I say I'll go away when I know that I'll come back on my knees someday? For whatever my man is, I am his forevermore. Thank you. Yeah, I tell you, that boat was a-rocking. It sure was, I'll tell you. All right, let's see what we have next. So, this is a fun song. This was a big hit for Laverne Baker in the 50s. It's called Tweedledee. Tweedle, tweedle, tweedledee. I'm as happy Tweedledee, tweedledee. Give it up, give it up, give your love to me. Tweedledee, tweedledee. Oh, gimme, 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 gimme all the loving I bump it up, bump, tweedle, tweedle, tweedle-dum. I'm a lucky so-and-so. Hoppa, hoppa, honey-do. I'm gonna make sweet love to you. Tweedle, tweedle, tweedle-dum. Tweedledum, tweedledum. Give that kiss to me before you go. Tweedledum, tweedledum. Oh, looky, 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 look at that sugar plum. Tweedle, tweedle, tweedle-dum. You're as sweet as bubble gum. Mercy, mercy, pudding pie. You got something that money can't buy. Tweedle, tweedle, tweedle-dum. Oh, tweedle, tweedle, tweedle-dee. Thank you. If the sun should tumble from the sky, if the sea should suddenly run dry, if you love me, really love me, let it happen. I won't care if it seems that everything is lost. I'll smile and never count the cost. If you love me, really love me, let it happen. Darling, I won't care. Shall I catch a shooting star? Shall I bring it where you are? If you want me to, I will. You can set me any task spend eternity with you. If you love me, really love me, let it happen. I won't care if you love me, really love me, let it happen. Darling, I won't care. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Now, I'm sure there are many of you that watch the Golden Girls every now and then, huh? Yeah? Pretty funny show. I was watching an episode one day, and I think, Blanche and Dorothy, they were having a fight or something like that, and Dorothy went down to Blanche's old haunt, the Rusty Anchor, and was going to try her luck at getting some of Blanche's men. And so she's standing around the piano singing show tunes and standards and that kind of thing, and I heard her sing this song about some old woman, some mean woman down in Savannah. And I thought, I think I'll try that song sometime. So I'm going to do it for you tonight. It's called Hard-Hearted Hannah. Everybody knows one. They call her hard-hearted Hannah, the vamp of Savannah, the meanest gal in town. Where leather is tough, Hannah's heart is tougher. She's a gal who likes to see men suffer. Tease 'em, thrill 'em, torture and kill 'em is her delight, they say. Well, I saw her at the seashore with a great big pan. There was Hannah pouring water on a drowning man. She's hard-hearted Hannah, the vamp of Savannah, G.A. And old Savannah, I said Savannah, the weather there is nice and warm. The climate's of a southern brand. But here's what I don't understand. They've got a gal there, a pretty gal there, who's colder than an Arctic storm. She's got a heart just like a stone. Well, even icemen leave her alone. They call her hard-hearted Hannah, the vamp of Savannah, the meanest gal in town. Well, leather is tough, well, Hannah's heart is tougher. She's a gal who likes to see men suffer. Tease 'em, thrill 'em, torture, kill 'em is her delight, they say. Well, an evening spent with Hannah sitting on your knee is being in Alaska in your BVDs. Hard-hearted Hannah, the vamp of Savannah, G.A. They say they call her hard-hearted Hannah, the vamp of Savannah, G.A. Thank you. Thank you very much. And like Gail was saying, many years ago at the Ryman Auditorium, I played the part of Patsy Cline, and always Patsy Cline. And I'd like to do one of Patsy's most well-known hits, written by Willie Nelson from back in 1961. Crazy, I'm crazy for feeling so lonely. I'm crazy, crazy for feeling so blue. I knew you'd love me as long as you wanted, and then someday you'd leave me for somebody new. Why do I let myself worry? Wondering what in the world did I do? Crazy for thinking that my love could hold you. I'm crazy for trying and crazy for crying, and I'm crazy for loving you. Crazy for thinking that my love could hold you. I'm crazy for trying and crazy for crying, and I'm crazy for loving you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Well, it looks like some of y'all need to get to coloring a little bit. We got a contest coming up here after this next song. I'm going to do one more song before we take a short break. So, anyway, this is a song that was written by the great Roy Orbison, and I'm going to try and shriek it out here a little bit. We've been in Dollywood for the past few days, doing show after show after show after show. So, anyway, actually, we haven't done this in a long time, just a one-on-one gig, so it's kind of fun. You feel a little bit naked, but I like the intimacy here. It's very nice. Now, Andy, this is just slow as molasses, as you know. So I'm going to give you the tempo. was alright for a while. I could smile for a while, but I saw you last night. You held my hand so tight as you stopped to say hello. And though you wished me well, you couldn't tell that I'd been crying over you, crying over you. Then you said so long, left me standing all alone, alone and crying, 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 crying. It's hard to understand that the touch of your hand can start me crying. I thought that I was over you, but it's true, so true. I love you even more than I did before. But darling, what can I do? For you don't love me, and I'll always be crying over you, crying over you. Yes, now you're gone, and from this moment on, I'll be crying, 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 Thank you. Ready when you are. I'm so hurt to think that you'd love me. I'm hurt way down deep inside of me. You said our love is true. We'd never, ever But now you want someone new, and it breaks my heart. Oh, hurts much more than you ever know. Yes, darling, I'm hurt, 'cause I still love you so. But even though you hurt me like nobody else could ever do, I could never, ever hurt you. But even though you hurt me like nobody else could ever do, I could never, ever hurt I'm so hurt. Thank you. That's a challenge to do as a duo, isn't it? I wish I'd brought my kazoo. Woo. Baby, oh baby, well tell the man at the ticket stand that you changed your mind. Well, let me run on out and tell the cab to keep his meter flying. 'Cause if you say goodbye to me, you know you're gonna break my mind. Break my mind, break my mind. Well, I just can't stand to hear the big jet engines whine. Break my mind, break my mind, oh Lord. Well, if you leave, you're gonna leave the babbling fool behind. Baby, oh baby, well, let me take your suitcase off of that scale in time. Just tell the man that you suddenly developed a thing about life. 'Cause if you say goodbye to me, you know you're gonna break my mind. Break my mind, break my mind. Well, I just can't stand to hear them big over you. Now you say you're sorry for being so untrue. Well, you can cry me a river, cry me a river. I've cried a river over you. You drove me, nearly drove me out of my head. While you'd never shed a tear. Remember, I remember all that you said. Told me love was too plebeian. Said that you were through with me, and now you say you love me. Well, just to prove you do, come on and cry me a river, cry me a river. I've cried a river over you. Come on and cry me a river, cry me a river. I've cried a river over you. Thank you. Thank you. I'd like to do a good old country ballad for you. This was written, I think it was written by Hank Cochran, wasn't it? It's called Don't You Ever Get Tired of Hurting Me. You make my eyes run over all the time. You're happy when I'm out of my mind. You don't love me, but you won't let me be. Don't you ever get tired of hurting me. You must think I look bad with a smile, for you haven't let me wear one in such a long, long while. Still I keep running back. How can this be? Don't you ever get tired of hurting me? let me wear one in such a long, long while. Still I keep running back. How can this be? Don't you ever get tired of hurting me? Don't you ever get tired of hurting me? Thank you. Now, this next song that we're going to do is a song from my last record, I've Got a Right to Cry. And this was written by another legendary country writer and singer named Don Gibson, and this is called Gonna Give Myself a Party. I've got a lot of memories to last me the rest of my life. So if you don't wanna love me, baby, that'll be alright. I'm gonna take all the loving that I have for you. I'm gonna take all the loneliness, sit right down with the blues. I'm gonna give myself a party and serve on memories. I give myself a party, think of how it used to be. Remember all the happiness that we once knew. I'm gonna give myself a party, just me and the blues. A few of your love letters, a photograph or two, a gift you gave on my birthday with words of I love you. There's lots of things to think about when you're happy, feeling blue. So I'm gonna take all the loneliness, sit right down with the blues. I'm gonna give myself a party and serve on memories. Give myself a party, think of how it used to be. Remember all the happiness that we once knew. I'm gonna give myself a party, just me and the blues. Thank you. Up a lazy river by the old mill run. That lazy, lazy up a lazy river where the robin's song awaits a brightening morning. We can loaf along, blue skies up above, everyone's in love. Up a lazy river, how happy we can be. Up a lazy river with me. Thank you. Thank you very much. We're going to do one that was written by the Bee Gees. We're a little bit musically schizophrenic up here, if you haven't noticed. I know some of y'all probably didn't know what to expect if you were going to hear Patsy Cline or what you were going to hear if you were going to hear country or pop. I just kind of like to cover it all, really. When we were at Dollywood, I did a lot of Patsy Cline, and sometimes we'll get booked and people say, well, we want all Patsy Cline. It's like, well, heck, she only had so many. You know, when you think about it. Anyway, this is a really beautiful song, and it was written by Barry Gibb and I think Maurice Gibb, and it's called Words. Smile, an everlasting smile, a smile can bring you near to me. Don't ever let me find you gone, 'cause that would bring a tear to me. This world has lost its glory. Let's start a brand new story now, my love. Right now, there'll be no other time, and I can show you how, my love. Talk in everlasting words and dedicate them all to me, and I will give you all my life. I'm here if you should call to me. But you don't even think I mean a single word I say. It's only words, and words are all I have to take your heart away. Na 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 But you don't even think I mean a single word I say. It's only words, Thank you. Well, you all have just been a wonderful audience. I hope you've enjoyed our show. We've certainly enjoyed playing for you tonight. So thank you very much for coming. I'd like to thank you, Andy. Great job. Give him a nice round of applause. It's a lot of work up here, believe me. Anyway, and after the show, I will be in the back. I have some photos, and I have a few CDs for sale if you'd like to come by and say hello or whatever. Let me think, what else? Am I leaving anything out? Is that it? All right. Well, thank you very much, and hope we'll be able to, maybe come back next year. And we're going to leave you with one more song. This is an Ernest Tubb song, except we don't do it like Ernest did it, but I hope you like it anyway. It's called Walking the Floor. You left me and you went away. You said that you'd be back in just a day. You've broken your promise, and you've left me to roam. I don't know why you did, dear, but I do know that you're gone. I'm walking the floor over you. I can't sleep a wink, that is true. I'm hoping and I'm praying as my heart breaks right in two. Walking the floor over you. Boy, ain't he good. Now Sunday you may be lonesome too, but walking the floor is good for you. Just keep right on walking and it won't hurt you to cry. Remember that I love you and I will the day I die. I'm walking the floor over you. I can't sleep a week, that is true.